All right, welcome everyone. Sorry we're a few minutes late. Skype was not being nice to us. How are you all doing? It's good to be live, and it's good to have my brand new co-caster. Oh, we had it for a second, but we're going to lose him. He's probably gone. Look, he doesn't move. Try to move, Ciez. Nope, he's not moving. All right, well, we're just going to have to brew through this because they're starting. So we're going to have to get in game. I'm OMGPOP. That guy over there who you saw briefly is RTN Ciez. He will be my co-caster tonight. If Skype is nice to us, I'd like to give you all a warm welcome to the show. We'll try to get Ciez going, but Skype is being mean. I'm in Berlin. He's in USA, and Skype is being mean to us. Skype was so nice to us yesterday. Romeo and I had absolutely no problems throughout the entire show. So anyway, let's just carry on. I mean, they're in game, so we got to get this thing moving. We got to hop in there. Fortunately, there's an 8-minute delay. But anyway, I'm OMGPOP. That's going to be Ciez once we sort it out. We're here to bring you the final show of our $1,000 Kotu.org 1v1 tournament, sponsored by Dr. Wax Rechtsanwälte. He is a German lawyer and fan of the game who runs a law service in Hamburg, specializing in media rights and IT. So if you need a lawyer, get in touch with Dr. Wax. We are deeply appreciative of his support. This is the second big event he's supported for Company of Heroes 2. The first was a map-making contest a year ago, and now we have this special holiday tournament, and we're so glad you all came out. We noticed that we are featured on the front page of Twitch, the Twitch homepage. So if you're new to the stream or new to this game, welcome. You're going to see the best Company of Heroes 2 action around. It's going to be a 1v1 best of 5. First, we're going to do a warm-up match, if you will, a bronze match, a third-place game between our number 2 seed, OMGPOP, and our number 4 seed, Cruzz. So that's going to be a best of 5 to get us all warmed up. And then we're going to go into the main event, the headline, which will be our number 1 seed. Oh, I hear him. I hear you. I hear you, Ciez. That's good. Try to send me your video again.
I'm working on it.
All right, great. As I was saying, our number 1 seed, Jezelyn, versus our number 5 seed, Love Nest. That'll be our finals. All right, Ciez, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
What's up, everybody? I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Ami?
I'm good too. Now audio is being a little bit mean.
Please, Skype's not messing up.
Yeah, Skype's being real mean. I think what we're going to need to do, let's see. Let's just check their status. It still says wait. All right, they're starting. So we're just going to go in game. If we lose the video, Ciez, that doesn't matter. I'm going to bring us in, and I'm going to let you talk a bit, perhaps, about this tournament as I set up the overclay. All right, guys, it's live. Hey, sorry for the difficulties, but let's go in game and get it rolling. All right, Ciez, I'm in game now. Go ahead and introduce the players, and I will set up the overlays.
All right, so playing as the Overcommando West, we have Cruzz, who is probably the most knowledgeable Kotu.org community member. If you ever have any questions about the mechanics of the game or unit statistics, he's one of the guys to go to. He also made his own balance mod, which has a lot of skill, and play that.
Skype is being so mean. All right, Cruzz is cutting in and out. We might have to go to some. This happened to Ipkai and I occasionally when we did the Alienware Arena finals. He's probably going to come back in a burst of commentating. All right, Ciez, mic check. How you doing, man? You still there? Yeah. Okay.
I'm here.
We lost you for a second. Now you're back.
All right,
later.
So start over. Do you know what everybody heard?
I heard the introduction about Cruzz, but nothing about OMGPOP.
Okay. All right. So I'll just
We're losing him again.
go to Pop. OMGPOP is he's an awesome dude. I frequently used to play 2v2s with him. Am I gone again?
All right. Sorry to interrupt you, Ciez, but go ahead and cancel your video on Skype. That might help.
I canceled it like 3 minutes ago, but I think we're still just being delayed.
Okay, we're experiencing some internet bottlenecking on Skype between Berlin and the USA. If this continues, we will go to another voice over internet system, and we'll sort that out between games 1 and 2. But right now, we want to get you into the action. This is game 1 of the bronze match. They're playing for $150. This is a money game, a money match series, that is, and it's going to be a best of 5. And it's the players vetoed maps from the 5 maps in the pool, and they decided that Langraskaya Reversed was the one they wanted to play. You see the Kubelwagen here from Cruzz coming out, supporting his Volksgrenadiers as they move to cap a point on the wings. He's got another Sturmpioniere squad in the center, capping the VP. And OMGPOP rocking the USF. He's got his rear echelon, his little engineers trying to raise that ammo point, and his rifles up garrisoning the house. We know OMGPOP loves to work the houses. So you see he's got another rifle squad who's keeping a watchful eye over this house here as he raises or lowers this ammo point flag. Cruzz is over here trying to repair his Kubelwagen. He's going to put some shoe mines down in the center. The Kubelwagen's going to get back into the action. I can turn on the fog of war. I can show you what Cruzz sees. And you can see that this Kubelwagen actually gives him pretty good line of sight. You can see the radius of its vision cone. Throw that fog of war back off. Ciez, how are you? Are you there? No, Ciez is not there. Okay, well, we will get him wired in for game 2 one way or another. I guess I will solo cast this until he interrupts me. You can see the rifles in this house are doing quite well against these Volksgrenadiere, even though they built sandbags to fight behind. Other rifles are being tasked to break off and get rid of these Sturmpioniere who are being a nuisance. They will tip the battle of this fight, and it would behoove Cruzz to retreat ASAP. Off they go. All right, I think they're going to survive. They do have the Kubelwagen Mobile MG to support their retreat. Pop's still garrisoning this forward house on Langraskaya, and it looks like Cruzz cycled in a new squad of Volksgrenadiere. He is going 3 Volksgrenadiere, and we don't know what he's going to build next. You know, he's got the Kubelwagen out. We see a lieutenant coming out from OMGPOP. They come equipped with a bar, and they will assist these rifles in fighting against the Axis infantry. Yes, if you're new to the show or new to the game, coming here from Twitch homepage, we welcome you. This is a real-time strategy produced by Relic Entertainment. It's called Company of Heroes 2, and we love it. It's all about tactical usage of combined arms. Wow, that's a very quick M20 utility car out from OMGPOP. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. He has refined his build. Oh, and it walks right into the shoe mine. Unbelievable. Perfect predictions by Cruzzy. Let's see if he can finish this thing off and really make Pop pay for going right up the main road without minesweepers. He does! Small arms fire is able to destroy that M20 car, and that is a colossal setback. Not only that, but they drop a Zook, and Cruzz captures it. Oh my god, this is a nightmare for Pop. You know, we've seen bad starts from Pop before, and he is liable to just simply GG. Please don't just GG, Pop. It's still early. That was a massive setback. But please don't just GG out like you have the tendency to do. All right, it looks like he's still playing. No quick GG yet, although that couldn't have been a worse start. You know, when I saw the M20 at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, I thought, man, Pop, he got that M20 out faster than I've ever seen before. Usually it's around 5.5 minutes. But then he walked right into Cruzzy's mine. And you know, Cruzzy lay that when Pop had rifles like right around here. They just barely didn't see that. But, you know, Pop can only blame himself. He got to sweep if you're going to travel on the main road. So, you know, Cruzzy made him pay. That's one of those situations where, you know, it was an ambush and Pop just walked right into it. Now he's lost a rifle squad. Oh, God, I have a feeling that Pop might be quitting soon. This is a just horrible nightmare start for our number 2 seed in this tournament. Oh, goodness. Come on, Rifles. Get on out. Get on out and run. Oh, Sturm Pioneer at close range. They are dangerous with their little SMGs. They might be able to annihilate the squad. The Kubelwagen is giving chase. Oh, goodness. Oh. What's Pop building? He's got an AA half-track out. Please don't die, Rifles. Please don't die. Okay, the anti-aircraft half-track is out for OMGPOP, but he's got to fight against his own salvaged bazooka on this Volksgrenadier squad, and they're just going to go home to their battle group headquarters and get healed up and come out fully strength. And I wouldn't be surprised if, let's check Cruzz and see if another squad of his is perhaps going to upgrade to a Panzerschreck, but if they haven't done it yet, he can't afford it for another 25 ammo. So this anti-air half-track might have a little window of opportunity to do some work. If Pop's really understrength lieutenant over here can raise this point, he can reconnect the left-hand side of the map. So, you know, throughout all of this, although Pop has been suffering some horrible casualties and unit losses, he's still, you know, got a bit of the map connected. And, you know, this is nice over here that he has prevented Cruzz from getting his fuel. We know how desperately Cruzz needs the fuel. All right, Cruzz has got a Raketenwerfer coming right around the hedge, and he has upgraded. Wow, this squad has a Zook and a Shrek. Check them out. Look at that. You only see the Zook symbol, but they've got a hidden Shrek. If you look at the models, you can see the dude behind them actually has a Shrek also. You can see the little check mark there. And that is a wicked squad. They could lay 2 rounds in from the Zook and the Shrek in a sort of quick attack. Oh boy, oh boy, oh Pop, I'm afraid. When they get in this house, depending on which windows they're facing, yeah, here it comes. I think that was the 1-2 punch. Oh my God, now both squads are upgraded. How does he have all this stuff? How does he have, what? So he's got 2 Panzerschrecks and a Zook. How could he afford all that? He spent 200 ammo on Panzerschrecks. These guys are just filthy. They are so loaded with AT. Pop is, oh man, Pop, just run away, my friend. This AA half-track, if it gets anywhere near either of these squads. Oh my God, look at Pop. He's trying to bring a 50 cal machine gun out. Now there are some Fallschirmjägers that might actually be able to finish off the AA with small arms fire. This is not the direction you generally want to retreat. The AA is retreating towards Cruzz's base. And can the small arms fire of these Fallschirmjägers finish off Pop's only vehicle? Come on, Pop. Come on, Pop. That micro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that might be okay because it faces its main gun at the enemy, but oh, my goodness. You can look at the health here on this AA car. He has put them on their bellies. They've got the little yellow shield, so they're crawling on their bellies. That's going to really decrease their combat effectiveness, but this is the real worry. Cruzz is flanking anti-infantry squads, just zooked and Fausted up. Zooked and Shreks, and they don't even need to do it. The Fallschirmjägers get it done, would you believe? The Fallschirmjägers finish the job, and I can't see Pop continuing very long unless he's trying to prove a point to us and to himself that he shouldn't GG. I can't believe he hasn't quit already, to be honest. Because, you know, OMGPOP, they're strong in the late game. If they're winning in the early game, you're toast. You are absolutely toast. And that's exactly what's going on with Cruzz. But Pop is still, you know, perhaps this is for our benefit. These players know, of course, that this game is being broadcasted live in front of Sunday Night Fights fans. All 900 of you so far filtering in for this undercard matchup. We're waiting for the grand finals, Jeslin and Love Nest. That'll be later on this evening after the conclusion of this best of 5. All right, Pop is sticking it out, or is a bot playing for him? What is going? Is this really Pop continuing to play in this situation? This is so unlike him. Perhaps he made a resolution not to quit out of games, but I mean, in this situation, I would never blame him. Of course, the caster is calling it. He is finished. He is finished in this situation. Cruzz has practically the entire map. You can see a quick look at the mini map. Almost everything is blue, belonging to the Oberkommando West. I don't think Cruzzy's lost a squad, has he? I don't think so. Everything he built, he retains. So he has got 100% squad preservation. Pop trying to push out with every bit of infantry that he has. I mean, maybe you could catch a break, wipe this squad, and recapture a Zook. That could be huge. This bar might indeed. They do it, but he doesn't drop his anti-tank weapon. That's a shame. Pop, you know, Cruzzy made a big mistake there, but Pop didn't really get. He didn't win the lottery and get the drop to Shrek, which he was hoping for. All right, where's the other Shrek'd up squad? They're over here. And did they just salvage that AA thing? I think they did. They salvaged. She grabbed some ammunition out of the anti-air half-track carcass. And what do we have coming out from Cruzz? This is the big fish in the sea right now. This is the Panzer II, the Panzer II Lux. And this little light tank can handle anything that OMGPOP has on the field at the moment. Very nice skin from Cruzzy as well. He's got a matching skin. It matches the Kubelwagen. The light tank is pushing forward. He's got Raketenwehr for support. He's got Fallschirms. He's got an MG-34 heavy machine gun team. And he is looking to get this point right here to cut OMGPOP off from all of the map. All right, so this zooked up squad is the only ounce of anti-tank that belongs to OMGPOP. And if Cruzz could get in there and annihilate it, oh, he does. He does. Unbelievable. Cruzz just flattening our number 2 seed. Wipes that squad as well. An AT gun's coming in from off map. Okay, Pop, man, time to Pop. Just get out of this, man. This is getting embarrassing for you. You need to take a breath and reset and rethink and regroup. You are just getting flattened. We saw some amazing play from Cruzzy yesterday. If you guys want to see some great games, watch Cruzzy versus Barton Game 3. It's on the Code2Org YouTube channel. Unbelievable game. Crazy micro. It's on, I think it's on Samoski, and Cruzz and Barton are just like microing, moving units, super aggression, always behind each other's lines. Amazing stuff. And then later on, we see Cruzz versus Jeslin in the semifinals. The game 1 on Kolodny Ferma, I think Cruzzy had like 2 Panthers and Jeslin had 2 IS-2s. Sick game. Sick game. Go check out Cruzzy versus Jeslin. It was pretty much solo cast by Romeo, and I did the observing, but it's absolutely not to be missed. So if you guys are interested, go check those out on our YouTube channel when you have a chance. All right, Pop. You know, I'm loving the fighting spirit. I'm loving it. He's got his 57mm AT gun. He's trying to fend off the Lux, trying to see what he can do, although he's completely outmatched. I can show you quickly the army value graph, and you can see that Cruzz has been sailing with a much larger army value, and of course many more points held ever since that M20 fell early on. And he's just been dominating on all fronts. His only real blunder was throwing away that one Volksgrenadier squad. Other than that, Cruzzy has been running a tight ship. I see you guys are asking about Love Nest and Jeslin. They're going to go on with the finals right after this concludes. So I'd say in about an hour and a half, maybe. Depends on how deep this goes. If it goes to Game 5, it could be in like 2 hours. If it's a 3-0, it could be in 1 hour. So the scheduled start time of the finals is 8 p.m. CET, 7 p.m. GMT. So that's the scheduled start time. So we'll see. We're a bit flexible, though. All right, an ambulance coming out from Pop. The Lux has been repaired, still running around, causing trouble, being a nuisance. Fallschirms are trying to hop all over this cutoff point. If he is able to lower this flag, it will remove the ammo income from OMGPOP. Pop pushing, he's got to be aggressive. You know, he's got to take tons of risks. He's so far behind, and he's doing just that. Oh, he was pushing the AT gun out. He wanted to go after the Lux, but now he's decided, I don't know what he's decided. He's in trouble with this flanking Volksgrenadier squad. He's tasked these rifles to reconnect, try to get some ammo back. Look at the AT gun. The poor thing is playing Ring Around the Rosie with those Shrek up Volksgrenadier. They're double vet, and they've got a kind of checkmate position on that AT gun. It's going to try to fire at the Lux, but it can't range it. And now these Grenadiers are probably going to destroy the AT gun, or at least decrew it. The Lux is doing another base inspection and wiping another squad. One thing we can count on from Cruzzy is all-out aggression. When he has any advantage, he has just no qualms at all about pushing everything he has behind your lines and killing your mans. And he's doing just that. I don't know what Pop's doing. Maybe Pop's just warming his fingers up, but Pop is sticking in this, although it's been lost for quite some time, against everything we know about OMGPOP, right, guys? We watched him in Sunday Night Fights. We watched him in Alienware. We watched him in other tournaments, other small tournaments. Look at him pulling out another AT gun. Maybe there's a psychological game going on here. He wants to just be against his typecast, right? We expect him to GG early, so he's not doing that. So maybe he's doing a little bit of psychological, saying, Cruzz, I'm going to make you keep microing and keep fighting, even though you think you've won it, and you pretty much know you've won it. I'm still going to make you do work. Maybe I'm going to work on your endurance. Maybe I'm playing for the long haul. I don't know, but I like it. I can respect it. I can respect that Pop is not throwing in the towel. It's a new Pop. It's a new Pop for the future of Company of Heroes 2. Hopefully, this new Pop will carry on, never surrendering into 2015. I hope Dr. Vox is here. Are you here, AWA? I would love to see a chat from you. You should be a mod in the SNF channel. We're up over 1,000 viewers. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you see here, the best tactical combined arms, strategic RTS on the market, Company of Heroes 2, then go ahead and give us a follow. We are constantly streaming the best competition in the Company of Heroes franchise.
We've dropped to 200 points.
A Rakettenwerfer has been stolen. Pop's down under 200 points. Man, is he going to go to the bitter end? Is he going to go to 0? Look at he doesn't own a single territory. Nothing is connected to his base. Oh, this is very interesting. Tell me what do you guys think in the chat? Why is Pop staying in this? Is he just trying to redefine himself? All right, I'm going to tab out. I'm going to try to call Ciez. See if we can get Ciez back online. Maybe me calling him will be better. I don't know how Skype hosting works, if there's a server or what. But I'm trying to give Ciez a call.
I'm here.
Ah, you're here. All right, welcome back.
Yes. Can we hear you now?
Yes, I hear you.
Awesome.
You hear me. Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, let's hope.
All right, what do you think? Look at this. This broom bear is coming. All right, it's a Sturmtiger. What do you think, man? Can you believe it? A Sturmtiger?
Well, something with all this got messed up, so I'm not actually in the game. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
really weird to see a Sturmtiger in a competitive match.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we just saw the first Sturmtiger round, and it was massive. We had a flower of XP pop up over the last of OMGPOP's army, and that is GG finally. He couldn't take it anymore. Down to 140 VIPs, and after getting just stomped, the final blow came from a Sturmtiger. This is the manor tank that you call in. This is like putting a Nexus in your opponent's base when you win in StarCraft or something. This is the manor tank. Everything went quiet as the explosion echoed across the fields of Langarskaya. All right, guys, that is game one. Let me quick run the Axis wins. The Axis wins. All right, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll see if we can sort everything out. We're going to go to the break, make sure we get into game two, and we'll be right back after this. Thanks.